Well, Northwest wheat growers are worried about production history. Many wheat varieties are earning low grades in their falling numbers test as a result of the daily temperature fluctuations that cause sprout damage. Joining us on the phone is Executive Director for the Washington Association of Wheat Growers, Michelle Hennings, joining us. Well, Michelle, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your time.
Good morning.
So tell us a bit more about this year's crop and the challenges that it's been facing.
In regards to yield, we have fairly good crop with yields at average or above average. In Washington, winter wheat production is 130 million bushels, up 46% from last year, and spring wheat is at 27 million bushels, up from 18% from last year. But although we are yielding high in the state, we have had quality issues with falling numbers for some areas of the state.
Would you explain what the falling number score is?
Falling numbers refers to a test for increased alpha amylase activity. It's an enzyme which, when we present, can significantly reduce grain quality. The lower the number, the higher the enzyme activity, and thus the lower the quality. Falling numbers are affected by both temperature fluctuations and precipitation patterns. The number that we want to be at for our foreign buyers is 300, so anything below that 300 level is a concern to farmers.
And again, going back to those falling numbers that you referred to earlier, it has to do also, of course, with the regular payments that farmers are receiving. Would you explain that just a little bit as well?
Well, when they have falling numbers below 300, there's discount charts. And so when they have their sales or they bring their wheat into the elevator tests for falling numbers, and if it ends up below 300, the elevator discounts them, and according to where their number falls. If you fall below 200, you could get up to 50% dockage, which with our record low prices right now is really tough on a farmer's bottom line. There's also another issue that we have is when you go into, and this is kind of the issue we had a press release in regards to crop insurance. When they go in to renew their crop insurance policy, whether they take a claim or not, they're still being docked for yield. And our question to USDA RMA was, why, if this is a quality issue, why are they being deducted on their yield, their actual production, when actually right now our yields are fairly to average or above average?
Now, again, droughty weather through the recent years has hurt those yields. What does that mean in conjunction with the challenges that you're already facing?
Well, prior year we had drought, so, their production history there was affected by, their low yields. So it's a very big concern to farmers when they actually have decent yields and they're not able to use that yield to bring up their APH, which is their actual production history. APH is, to an insurance company, if you have a high APH, you're not a risk to them. If your APH starts going lower, then you're more of a risk and your premiums could increase. And that just causes more cost to a farmer's bottom line.
Well, Michelle, thank you for giving us some insight on the situation taking place. We appreciate it. Again, Director for the Washington Association of Wheat Growers, Michelle Hennings, joining us via phone from Washington.